No, I don't know what's going on lately, but I just look so good. I look airbrushed. Whatever is happening, I'm so glad I don't have to edit my videos too much. Okay, let's get into the video. So sorry, I was being vain. Hi, welcome back to another video. Hello from another corner of my house. Okay. I hope everyone is doing fine. All right. By the way, this is how my makeup looks at the end of the day. Pow. All right. I just came back home and took off the lipstick, and that's why if you notice around the lips there is a bit of like discoloration or something. You can tell something is off around the lips because I had to wipe off some makeup, hence the brush in the beginning. Okay, that's why I was being vain. Anyway, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is doing great. Now in this video we are going to be talking about what we can learn from Chinese food, especially when it comes to approaching life and relationships. Okay, now a lot of you now, especially if you're in Uganda, okay, wherever you are in the world, how many times do you see a Chinese restaurant advert? Never. I've never seen one personally. Okay, so don't worry, we are going to get into the details as to why you should treat yourself like Chinese food. Okay, now personally I have never seen an advert of Chinese food of a restaurant anywhere in the world. Okay, I've lived in Nairobi, I've lived in Dubai. I've never seen one. Okay, if they exist, I have never seen one. Okay, and we are going to get into why we are starting with all this. Don't worry, baby, stay with me. We are going to get into it. All right, now Chinese food, if you notice, they never really hype up the restaurant. Okay, the food is good. Now why am I saying treat yourself like Chinese food? Don't do too much as a person in life, in relationships. Don't try to oversell yourself. Now when you look at Chinese food, the people who get it, and the people who get it are going to appreciate, and they end up appreciating the food more. Okay, yes, they end up appreciating the food more because they know what they are going for and what they are looking for and what their taste is. All right, so when it comes to you as a person, treat yourself like Chinese food in the way that the people who get you are going to get you. Hey, don't try too hard to be palatable, to everyone, to be enjoyed by everyone. Hey, you are a Chinese restaurant, sweetheart. Not everyone should get you. Only people who get it will get it. Only people who get you should get you. You don't have to force anything in this life. And this is something I had to learn. Especially in the past 2 years. Okay, I had to heavily learn. And I've talked about even detachment. I've done a video talking about detachment on this video. Okay, and why you should practice it, and why you should be doing it, and why it's good. Okay, that comes with also treating yourself like Chinese food. Learn to know that now this one doesn't understand my taste. Hey, now this one person doesn't respect my boundaries. I hope you get it. I don't know if it makes sense, but it made sense in my head. When I thought about making this video, it made sense in my head. So I hope it makes sense to 1 or 2, 3 people, hopefully. Okay, so yes, people who go for Chinese food, they have a taste for it. Okay, you're not going to find the wrong people at a Chinese restaurant. Same thing that comes to relationships and dating. Don't try to oversell yourself. It's not a competition. Even if you're in a relationship, Don't do too much. Sometimes relax. If someone is for you, if that is your test, if you are that person's Chinese restaurant, you don't have to do too much. You don't have to oversell yourself. Try to be too palatable, because someone naturally is going to be attracted to you because you're their Chinese restaurant. Hey, they get you. You don't have to do too much to explain yourself to them. You don't have to do too much to be liked or for them to be responsive to you. Okay? That's why a lot of you look at other people's relationships. You're like, how do they do it? Because they figured it out that trying to look for a partner doesn't mean you have to lose yourself. Okay? So stop trying to be too palatable in this life. This is probably going to be one of my shortest videos. But yeah, as I said, it made sense in my head. So I hope it makes sense in your head too, baby. Okay? Yes. Because often a lot of us, we walk through this life trying to be too accepted, too wanted, too seen, too palatable. Then we forget who we are. We forget that by being ourselves is the only way we can attract what we want in this life. Is the only way we can get the life we want. Is the only way we can live this life comfortably, by being ourselves. A lot of you are unhappy in your relationships, not because your partner is a bad person, but because you entered it with this energy of, you're trying to be palatable. Then you got into the relationship. When you're trying to be palatable, you wear masks. You wear masks, and long term, it forces your partner as well to wear masks, to wear a mask with you. Okay? So that's my thing with why you should treat yourself like Chinese food. Personally, that from the time I figured out that treating myself like Chinese food gives me results, baby, I will never look back. Ever. I can never look back. Even with men. I'm not trying too much. I'm not chasing. No. Over my goddess, you're coming to me. I'm a Chinese restaurant. You either like me or you don't. And you have to be okay with it. That's why a lot of you are living this life being people pleasers. A Chinese restaurant is not trying to be liked by everybody. In fact, they have specific clientele. Clientele that knows how to use chopsticks. That they don't have to worry about bringing you a fork. Which applies into your life and relationships. When you are yourself, when you know what you want, when you know who your clientele is, you're not going to find yourself settling for a man you shouldn't be settling for, or entertaining the type of man who is not for you in the first place. Yes, you're a Chinese restaurant, but then you want to mold yourself to become a German restaurant. Long term, you cannot. You cannot. I hope it, as I said, this made sense in my head. There is a method to my madness. So that is why Life with Shavomo is here to share the method to my madness. Okay? Everyone has a method to my madness, and this is part of it. So that's why I come here and share it. Alright? Treat yourself like Chinese food today. Hey, learn to go no contact with people. You're the one always chasing. You're the one always checking in. You're the one always asking. You're the one always worried about the connection. Putting in 100%. This is your sign to take a step back and let people come to you. Let things come to you. That's the only way life is going to make sense. When you're not trying too hard. When you're not fighting yourself. Ni sawa. I hope I make sense, okay? Yes, as I said, it made sense in my head, by the way. Even up to now, I know even as I edit it, it will make perfect sense. I will even stop. I'm like, very nice point. Yes. So it makes sense in my head. So that's why I'm sharing it, and I hope it does make sense in someone's head. One or two people it doesn't hurt, okay? Hey, just a few people who can understand my madness. I'm cool with that, okay? So this is your sign today. Treat yourself like you are a Chinese restaurant, like your Chinese food. The people who get you will get you, and those that don't, they don't. And it is okay for those that don't get you. Don't be out here trying to market yourselves to people who are not even, who don't even see your value. Who don't see who you are. Sometimes stepping back and sitting in yourself from people, from situations, is going to help the right people come to you. Or if it was people who are around you, it's going to help them be able to come towards you now with the right energy. Stop overdoing. You're the one always trying to fix. Ngagwa faye nyo. Tebagabirayo birabo, sweetheart. Obadde ofaayo nnyo for how long? How has it helped you? Sometimes step back. People will see your value. People will see that this one was a bit exotic and unique, and they will see your value. Yes. Treat yourself like your Chinese food, please. You're a Chinese restaurant. You're exotic, you're a cuisine, you're an experience. Personally, as a person, I'm an experience. So the people who get me, get me. Those that don't, they don't. I'm an acquired taste. I'm an acquired taste, my friend. So not everyone is going to get me, which is allowed. And it's helping me because I'm not struggling to fit in. Hey, and I told you, for if you've been here for some time, I used to be a basic bitch, by the way, back in the day. 5 years ago, I was a basic bitch trying to fit in. That is why you see right now I've settled into myself. I know that I like locks now. I know now that I'm comfortable with having one hairstyle for some time. I've settled into a specific makeup routine. I've got rid of some friends. Like now life makes sense to me because I know I'm an experience. I stand firm in who I am, in what I bring to the table as a human, my energy, my vibe, my thought process, my advice. Yes, my aura as well. Yes, my friend. That's why me, I no longer stress with this life. It's even easy to get rid of people, of your bringing shaitani drama, nonsense, bullshit around me. I step back. I'm like, peace out. Because I know I am an acquired taste and I can be confusing to people. That's why sometimes people act out, project their insecurities. Because I'm an acquired taste. And a lot of you, I wish a lot of us could know and stand firm in that. A lot of you wouldn't be struggling with trying to fit in, trying to be liked, trying to be the nice guy, trying to have, oh, your man mulungi, no. And personally, I'm at a point where nice people, I know now, the publicly nice people, I am monsters oftentimes. So I don't ride with that wave. That's why personally I'm at a point in life where I'm not trying to be liked. I'm not trying to have people think or say that I'm nice. Yes, I'm a cool person. I am who I am. It is what it is. I'm not going to hide behind being nice so that I can be palatable and try to fit in or try to, no, please, I don't have time for that. All right. Not me. Not in what I have survived in this life, my friend. not the therapy I have paid for. Absolutely not. Simple as that. And I hope a lot of you can draw inspiration from the method to my madness. Stress-free. Hey, you just sit back. What is for you comes to you. Hey, what is for you is going to come to you, sweetheart. Be it the man you're always chasing. Sit back. Allow him to come to you. Maybe sometimes you're doing too much. Sit back. Allow them to come to you. Yeah. Stress me, wewe, my friend. Don't stress yourself. You see me, I figured I know my brain might work a little bit differently. As I said, this is a method to my madness. But it helps. It has helped my life be stress-free. That is why now I have my lashes. My lashes are growing. No stress. Yeah. No stress. I'm not trying to fit in. The skin has cleared. It has blended. I no longer have to wear lash extensions. I just wear my mascara and go. Zero stress. You sit down and you're a goddess. You ooze. You're a living, breathing goddess. That's why I call myself walking East African chocolate bar. I have to sit back and relax. I've worked on myself. I'm a beautiful woman. My energy is amazing. What I want is going to come to me. I am going to attract what I am. That is why you have to work on yourself. You know who you are, your confidence, your personality, so that you can be able to stand firm in who you are. Okay? Yes, I hope this helps, sweet babies. Okay? I just wanted to share this. Okay? This is just something that has helped me. Okay? This is how I look at life right now. And it also helped me when it came to my business. Okay? As I talked about this in my business in the beginning, I lost my product giving it away for free because I wanted people to understand my product, to receive my product, until I started treating everything around me like I'm a Chinese product, I'm a Chinese brand, I'm a Chinese restaurant. Okay, the people that get me. And guess what? That's how I sold out the perfume. That's how I was able to move product, because I started to treat it like, hey, this is a luxury good. The people who will get it are going to get it, and the people who won't get it, and it's fine. Okay? Yes, and now I have people who actively are users of my perfume. I have had people tell me they no longer want to use their designer perfumes, they would rather use mine. I have people who are pressuring me every day of restock perfume, a cult following for my product, because I sat in the energy of it's going to come to me. The people who understand me, who get me, when you are authentic, the people who get you are going to get you. So my whole point is this: when you are authentic, you're not going to struggle with life too much. That's just my thing. You see the problem, a lot of you want to fit into certain friend groups, certain people, you want to be seen with certain people, so you end up molding yourselves to fit into the stereotype or the group. Even the way you dress, even the way you speak gets influenced by such shit. Okay? And that can make you miserable long term. Okay? It can make you very miserable. It makes you lose yourself, and it chips away at your confidence and self-esteem. Okay? Which explains why a lot of people are approaching life from a place of insecurities. Okay? Yes. All right? So this is just something I wanted to share. Okay, I hope it helps. I hope it makes sense to someone. All right, if you're watching this and you struggle with hyperpigmentation, I have a product that I'm going to put at the end. Okay, hyperpigmentation can come from long-term contact. If you're always on your knees, let's say you're a tailor and you cut material or you mop, especially if you are young growing up in an African home, it can cause hyperpigmentation. Shaving ingrown hairs can cause hyperpigmentation under your armpits, in your armpits, on your bikini area. So I have a product that can sort that out. If you struggle with hyperpigmentation, if you have areas on your body, especially areas like your ass, your thighs, your stomach, your chest, that does not match the rest of your body, Okay, I struggled with the same thing as well. Kindly try my product, my Aphrodisiac Skin Post-Inflammatory Hyperpigmentation formula. It will help you clear your hyperpigmentation, okay? And it's going to help you with reducing the amount of ingrown hairs you get, okay? The longer you use it, the less problems you have with ingrowing hairs, especially on your bikini area. This product can also be used by men on your beard area, the African men, especially for those of you who shave. Over time, that causes hyperpigmentation, so the area gets darker if you struggle with it. I recommend my hyperpigmentation formula, okay? And it's 65,000, and this is the contact, okay? Try it out, you won't regret it. I can guarantee you, you're going to see results, okay? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. That's been it from me. See you in another video.